This week on Fox Pro Fur Takers, it's the PA season opener, and my son Zach gets his first opportunity to shoot a fox.
It's 11:45, right before the first night, and I got a special partner with me tonight. Zach's hunted with me a lot before, but this is his first year he actually gets to hold the gun and he actually gets to shoot. He's 12, he's got his license this year, so hopefully on this stand, Zach's gonna be able to shoot his first fox ever, and you're gonna get to see it right here in Fur Takers. What do you think? You think you're gonna shoot your first fox right here?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Don't tell me, I'm gonna get one.
You're gonna get one. All right, what did I tell you that one thing?
Focus.
Focus, that's right. They come in, keep your eye on the scope, slowly pull the trigger, okay? Because what did I tell you? Most people in the first fox do what?
Miss.
They miss. Let's try.
Not me.
Not you? You heard him say it. He's not gonna miss.
Hunting fox at night is a lot different than hunting anything through the day, and I've been telling Zach that you're probably not going to shoot that first fox at night. You know, most people miss their first fox at night. I'm a guy of ratios, and I know ratios say that he's probably going to miss his first fox, but he's going to tell you otherwise.
I just feel confident that I'm gonna hit my first fox. I've been telling my dad the whole time, I'm not gonna miss my first one.
Zach, I'm gonna start out with the new sound, Devil Bunny. Devil Bunny's a new rabbit sound we just came out with, and it's been working pretty good. I'm gonna start with that. Well, first stand together we didn't make out so well, but you know, Zach's been with me long enough to know that he just don't come in every stand, but gave it her best. He's actually getting sick right now, which kind of stinks. His stomach is getting upset, so I'm gonna have to run him home and go solo for about a half the night. So I'm gonna be without my hunting partner, but you know what? We'll get out and we'll do it again, and we'll get you your first fox this year. Sound good? Okay.
Here we go. I'm with Steve-O tonight, brother. Me and Steve are gonna tear up some fox. Mike and I have decided to run 2 crews, and the reason for that is the full moon. We want to get out there to maximize our number of stands to increase our opportunities.
Yep, it's high 30s, so it's so it'll be a good night. I mean, a little bit of wind. I'm excited to get out this year because we have a new light that we've come out with, and we're going to be able to put it through its paces tonight and this season. So I'm really looking forward to the season to try out this new light.
We get out on our first stand. I like to start the season on this one particular stand where we've had lots of action in the past. Set it up a little bit different because we have some standing corn and some other obstacles there that don't allow us to call it where we typically call it from. I take him right there as soon as he shows his eyes. It's 7 minutes after midnight. It doesn't get much earlier than that. That's the way you open up the season. That was a cool deal there. We have the Fox Pro Fire Eye light. Now, what makes it nice about that light is you have white there, don't you, Steve?
Yep.
We can pick this thing up with a white light. You did awesome, little woodpecker. You did awesome, buddy. You did great. That's a good gray fox. That's a younger one.
Well, he's not getting any older.
No, he ain't getting any older either. Yeah, that's a younger fox. Still good looking. Perfect. You know what?
He's already furred up.
Yeah, he is very good and furred up. He's got good hair back here on the haunches. That's where they get primed up at first. But I want to show you something there real quick. That's what a Hornady bullet does for you out of a 204. That's why I use a 204. Minimal fur damage. Straight in, straight out. That's a perfect hide. That's awesome. Good deal. We're in Pennsylvania for the opening night of fox season.
Right here, right here.
He had jerked away and started to get underneath on a second. Let me tell you something. When you have a full moon like that, what you have to do, and I set this stand up, knew where he was gonna come out at, knew there was gray fox here. You gotta set up in areas where they don't have to cross real wide open fields. They don't wanna come out to that open field. And I had a good thick fence line here with some standing corn and an open hayfield. And even coming in here, I told Cody, when it comes out, he's gonna come right out 60, 70 yards, right out of the edge of this woods. That's right where he was at. Unfortunately, I had to pull the trigger on a miss, which I hate doing, but it happens. And I hate doing it on fox. But I'll be back and I'll call that sucker in again and I'll kill him.
I've lost my hunting partner, so I'm hunting solo. And I haven't done that in a while. So Zach, I'm gonna shoot one right here, and this one's for you. Eyes right here. Right over here. He's just hanging up out there. I'm gonna try gray fox. That's a gray. That's a gray. He's working that fence. He's just hanging out there by that fence. He doesn't want to commit. I think we should move down here. He went back into the corn, and I don't think he wants to come any closer. I think that's a boundary right there. Let's move up on him and see if we can't call him in. We're just gonna sneak down here. He should be right in the corner right there. Right here he is. We work hard for that fox. You know, I think what was going on there, there's a fence row right here, and I'm sure that's a boundary for that fox. He wasn't going to come past that. So if you get a fox doing something like that, you know, we just moved up on it, got a little bit closer. So if he popped out of the cornfield, he was in range. Set up right here, only about 75 yards away from that cornfield, and we were able to call him right back out and got our first Pennsylvania fox for the season. Zach, that's one for you for being sick. Man, I just love that .2 horn. There's no damage in that at all. There's a small little exit. Nice little gray fox.
Time now for Fox Pro's Fur Tactics.
We as fur takers have been hunting the night for a long time. I grew up hunting here in the East, and all we do is night hunt. You know, one of the questions we get asked a lot too is, how do you run a light? What are you looking for in a light? You know, I run a light a little bit differently than some of the other guys like to run a light. I like to dim it down, and I like to scan really fast. You know, we're hunting here in the East. We've got coyotes, we've got fox, we've got bobcats, you know, and they can come in pretty quick. So I'm always scanning very quick, you know, so I don't miss those eyes coming in. If I got eyes out there and I can't identify what it is, I can quickly go to that white light, which will really bright things up, and I'll get a quick identification. Then I can instantly go back to the red light. Having a light that's able to go between all 4 colors at the same time is the first in the predator industry, and I think it's one that will lead to a lot more success in the field, because no longer do you have to go out and change lenses or change lights. You've got one light that'll do it all for you, and I think it'll make you a more successful predator hunter in the field.
Stands. It's hard coming to the place you've only been to one time at night when you can't really see that well. This is one of the lower fields. There's more fields up high. That's pretty good too. Right here. Size right here. It's a cat. I want to keep this stand short. I'm going to switch it to gray fox. Size right here. Coming right in, straight in front of us. I'm sure he's hit. I'm gonna have to go up and look for him. Like about this wide as I can just flip it and go right to the white light, turn it on. And all right, go look now. Right here he is. Another nice gray fox. You know, hunting by yourself, there's a lot more to do. You gotta run the light, you gotta work the call, you gotta get the gun up. But you know what, I kinda like it. I do miss Zach. I wish he was here with me, you know, but he's sick, so I got one for Zach and I got one for Jace tonight. Now it's time to go get one for Mike. Let's go kill another one. Now I want to give a shout out to Rockland Cabinets. This gives you plenty of space to keep everything right here in the back of the truck. They even build some lights in here, and I got receptacles that I can keep everything charged in here while in the cabinet. It's all waterproof, very rugged, very secure. It's really helped me out this year. You know, I think we're gonna have to do this right from the fence. You know, it's gonna be a really tight field. Our best bet is to get right up against this fence. I'll have to do it old school and shoot from the fence post. Right here. There's eyes coming in, right here. He's down right there. He's down right there. Man, I turned that gray fox on and that thing came in a hurry. There's a lot of big grays. I mean, the gray fox population is obviously healthy up this way. I haven't caught a single red in. I mean, usually we call reds in, and we're calling nothing but grays tonight, so gray population is alive and well here in central Pennsylvania. So tonight, Jason's gonna be running the light.
When you're hunting fox and coyote, you wanna scan the field and don't shine anything else. Like, keep it at a fast, steady pace.
Zach's gonna be the shooter.
It feels great because all those years of just sitting there watching my dad hunt with running the call and stuff, it's finally my turn to get behind the gun and shoot.
I'll run the call, and hopefully we get Zach his first fox. After the first 2 stands, you know, things aren't looking well. This bright moon is just killing us. The winds are picking up. We're just not seeing any eyes. But I've got some new stands that I want to try again that I know look promising.
Let's go. I haven't shot anything yet. Let's hope this stand's a game changer.
I'm gonna set up right here, okay?
Going into this stand, my patience is wearing thin. My optimism is running at an all-time low because things have just not been moving the past 2 days. But I'm still calling this stand like I normally would any other stand, starting with the prey distress, switching over to the bird distress. I'm doing anything that I can to make something happen, to trigger a response in any kind of fox. And then I switch it over to that platinum gray fox. You instantly go from low optimism to high optimism to, okay, don't mess this up. Don't do anything wrong, Mike. Everything is going good.
And I was just like, okay, this is for real.
Thought he was gonna miss completely.
Yes! Good shot, yes! Fox down. Yes!
This is a moment that I have literally been waiting for years. You know, they've been there along the way, from scanning the lights to operating the calls to just being there to get to experience calling a fox in. And here I am with my son who just harvested his first fox. I can't even tell you what that means to me.
Jeez, I got it.
Good job. Oh, that's why we do it. That's why we do it. Good job. You got your first fox down. I said that the first fox you probably shoot at, you're gonna miss. Not Zach. He told me the whole time he's not gonna miss his first fox, and he didn't. He stayed true. He's got quite the shot there. Good job. Zach Dillon right here, Fox Pro Fur Takers, gets his fox on his very first try. Awesome job, Zach.
Whoa, you saw it! I felt so excited. I was gonna get pictures and everything, and oh, it felt great.
And I jumped up and was like, you hit him! Because, you know, I thought he was gonna miss. And it was just so exciting for me because I was running the light and it was just a great experience.
There it is.
There she is.
Look at that. Zach's first great fox, buddy.
Oh, that's heavy.
It's a male. Got yourself a male, Zach.
That's a big boy.
That is awesome.
He's a big
That is
boy.
awesome. What do you think we're going to end up doing with that, Zach?
I'm down here.
This Pennsylvania season has been extremely important to me and probably the most important predator season to date. One that I'll never forget, and hopefully you got to share and enjoy the experience that I've got to share with my son Zach. And for those of you guys that have kids, get them involved, get them out there. And I promise you, you will make memories that will definitely 100% last a lifetime. And more importantly, you're gonna be sharing the tradition and the importance of hunting to the next generations.